Welcome back, fellas. Let's put this in the ether. You know what? All these women out there are making TikTok videos, especially single mothers out there are making TikTok videos saying that they can't survive in this kind of economy, right? That they're suffering, they're going through hardship, they're saying all these BS, right? And they say it's hard being a single mother and all these stuff. You know what? Maybe, right? Maybe is the best thing for you to go back to your baby daddy, right? But the thing is, the sad truth, which is that some of these guys, some of these women, right, they cause so much havoc into the man's life. It's impossible for the men to take them back. The only men who are willing to take them back, right, the only ex-husband who are willing to take these horrible ex-wife back are cut blue pill sips. That's what it is, right? So that's the only way for them to survive. But for the women out there, right, who think that they can survive, good luck. You're not going to survive in this economy, right? You're going to need a man in your life. You're going to need a man to help you to pay for your bills. Isn't it so much simpler if you had just had a man, right? And out there and I want guys to be out there to be on guard, because you're going to see a lot of single mothers try to finesse you for everything you have, try to get everything that you want, right? They're going to say all the nice things, try to appeal to you, saying all this stuff, because they need somebody to help them to pay the bills. And guys, what you do is you don't F with them, man. You leave them alone. You don't mess with trash, right? Or else you fall victim to all of her ex-husbands, right? You do not want to be her the next baby daddy in line. You do not want to get a single mother more child. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be in her list of victims, right? You don't want to do that. It's not conducive to you as a man, right? If you want to get somebody, right, get somebody to have a clean slate, that have never been divorced. If you are inclined to get in a relationship with women, which I question, why would you do that? Because modern women today are really questionable, and it's like stepping on a mine pit, dating a modern woman today. My best suggestion is just to improve on yourself and grind hard, get that money, improve yourself, basically, instead of trying to date these women, right? And especially try to avoid dating single mothers, right? Especially try to date divorced single mothers, right? That's even worse than a single mother, because when you say single mother, it could be other elements, like she could be a single mother, not at her own fault, because there are single mothers who have no choice but to single mothers because her baby daddy died, right? Those are excusable in my book, right? But the one who put themselves in that position, I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for you, right? You just leave them alone. But unfortunately, we're gonna have cucks out there who's trying to save the day, try to be Captain Save a Hoe or something like that, right? And I keep telling guys, oh no, we can't save these women, right? But no, we have a lot of them out there making videos saying it's hard to survive in this kind of economy. And I'm just saying, right, you have time to make these videos complaining, right? But where's the baby daddy? Why did you divorce the baby daddy? Why did you choose that decision? This tells you that women will often make the wrong decision, right? They divorced their baby daddy under a worse economy. They think that's their solution. They couldn't just work it out, right? And they put themselves in this situation. If a woman put herself in this situation, you should have no sympathy for these women, right? You just turn around. Don't try to save them. Let them be. Let trash rot. That's what you do. You let trash rot, right? You don't mess with garbage. These are the bottom of the barrel. These are getting with a single mother, right? Getting with a single mother is like scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like, as a man, you have to have more self-worth in yourself. Like, what kind of that's like self-disrespecting yourself, right? Dating with a single mother, you have more chance out there getting with a better woman than scraping the bottom of the barrel, right? And that's how I see most single mothers. Like, they're just like the last option, right? The last option. Even the ugly guys out there, if he work on himself, could get a good, nice girls. That's if he's inclined to get that, right? He could go, and if it's not in the Western Hemisphere, he could go to another country, right? Get a better girl, and she's not even a single mother, right? Why would you mess with these single mothers? Don't mess with them. They put themselves in this position in the first place, right? They think they're too good for these men. They think that they could survive. They think they're strong and independent. Let them be strong and independent, right? But no, they have to complain about how tough the economy is because they can't survive. See, this is what happened when you think that you're better than men. When you think that you can make it out there. When you think that you're strong and independent. You have to go through struggles. That's what they don't understand. Why would you put yourself through struggle when you already have a man who protect you, who paid for all your wealth, who's there for you, right? Who didn't even mention anything about divorce, because most these divorces are initiated by the single mothers, right? Most guys in a relationship never heard the word divorce at all, right? And if you're with a woman, right, here's one note. If you're with a woman and she's ever uttered the word divorces or used divorce as leverage on you, that's a red flag already. You're done, man. That means she already had the idea in her mind that divorce is a option. If she had the idea in her mind, that's it. That's too. That's that's the end of your marriage, big time. Because later in life, in your marriage, right, she can realize that she had the leverage in your relationships, right? You do not give her leverage in your relationship. You do not give her any option. That's why it's prime to get a prenuptial agreement, because you know that these relationships are not going to last, and women are least inclined to sign this prenuptial agreement. And if she are least likely to incline this prenuptial agreement, right, that's an automatic red flag. This is a test that all men should do, right? Get her to sign your prenup. If she's not willing to sign that, that's a red flag. And just drop the marriage. Just cut the weddings. It's like, all right, this marriage is over. It's done. Right? I'm not taking this. So for me, if I was to get married, right, I'm gonna tell her, you know what? If you want to get married with me in the prenuptial agreement, no divorces. Let's see if she signed that. Let's see if she signed that. Most likely she won't sign it, because she know that divorce is a leverage for her, right? And women knows this, right? And men have to know this too. Right? But I digress. The point is that women are suffering more than ever, right? And you don't mess with these women. You just let them be. You just let these women be. Right? You leave them alone. Or else you'll prey victim to them. To their acts. To their instinct. Their survival tactics. Right? Just the best thing to do is to avoid them. If you want to mess with a woman that does not have any records of marriage at all. That's clean. That doesn't have any divorce records, right? But these women out there, they're gonna say all these stuff, right? And my biggest question is like, okay, you're in this situation, it's like, where is the father, right? Where is the father? Why did you choose to divorce the father? Is he that bad for you to divorce him, right? Is he that awful, right? I mean, surely, because some marriages out there, over time, people get annoyed at each other, but those are petty stuff, right? Like I tell you, women out there, they will divorce you for any reasons, right? That's why we have no fault divorces. No fault divorces is basically a divorce that allow women to divorce men for any reason at all, and they'll divorce men for any reason, no matter how pettiness it is. Most divorces out there are initiated by petty stuff, like they can't stand him, they can't stand the way he talks, they can't stand the way he laughs. It used to be funny at first. He used to be funny at first. Now he's not funny. He's just annoying. And these are just petty stuff. These are not on the ground of divorces. The only thing that's on ground for divorces is infidelity in my book, right? Infidelity or abusive. That's it. But if he's not if he's not cheating on you or anything like that, and he's not abusive, why are you basing your marriage or the consequences of your marriage or outcome of your marriage on petty things? Right? This is what I'm telling you. Women will get you on the most dumbest thing ever. Right? They will hate you on the dumbest thing ever. They will complain about the stupidest thing ever. Right? Most argument about with women, most arguments start about the smallest thing, the dumbest thing. It's initiated by that kind of stuff. Right? The stuff that's not even, you don't even need to argue about. That's why I'm saying, like, if you're in a relationship with a woman, don't even argue with her. If you wed a woman, don't even argue with her. Argument does not solve anything, right? It's only going to escalate to a more problematic issues, right? So she will try to get you into this kind of trap to escalate an argument and give a reason right? For her to divorce you, right? But I digress on that, but women put themselves in the position and now they resent this kind of things, right? They're resenting that they have to suffer through this tough economy. And that's their own, that's because of their own decision that they make. See? Because they don't understand the decision they make. That's why most women out there make not difficult, terrible decision in life. All right? This is why you don't let them make any decision in the household. The guy's supposed to make the decision. But on that note, guys, let me know what you think. You think women have any valid reason to be complaining about this kind of economy if they put themselves in this kind of situations, right? They choose divorces, and this is the outcome they have to face, a tough economy. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. You want to support my channel? I drop videos daily. Like, share, subscribe. On that note, guys, as always, peace and blessings.